So since we're doing a video all about Makeup Revolution, I thought it would be nice to inform you guys a little bit about the brand. Just so you guys know, this video is not sponsored. I went out and bought all these products by myself and decided to do this video since you guys did want to see more one brand makeup tutorials. So it is a British company with over 28 years of experience in the beauty industry, and they sell really high quality but affordable makeup. At Ulta, there wasn't much of a variety, well, the one that I went to, but online, I'm looking right now and they have like way more options. They even have skincare, and not only that, it says that they are 100% cruelty free and most of their products are not tested on animals. I haven't really played around with Makeup Revolution. I tried their concealer, powder, and stick foundation, but everything else, I'm super new to it. So this should be fun. I think that for today's makeup vibe, I want it to still be daytime, but still dramatic. So I want to do a cut crease. We're not doing any shimmers today. I just picked up a matte neutrals palette. I'm going to start off with the most boring part first, and I'm gonna do my eyebrows. So the packaging is really sleek. It doesn't have much writing on it, but it has a spoolie on one end and then the brow pencil on the other. This is really similar to the Anastasia brow definer. I don't know if I like these kinds of brow pencils. I like the ones that are really thin, but who knows, this might surprise me. And I just waxed my eyebrows at home before doing this, so it's kind of nice. Feels good to have fresh brows, let me tell you that. This is quite nice. It lets you build up the product without like becoming goopy right away. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? First impressions, it went on really nice and natural. It's really easy to work with, and best part, it's really affordable. Up next, I have this cut crease canvas. It's a full coverage eyeshadow base. The brush makes it really easy to create a cut crease. Let's just apply this all over. If they say it's full coverage, then I'm gonna use a little bit first. Okay, I'm really liking the eyeshadow base. It went on really smooth. It has really good coverage for the amount I applied, but it did a really good job with evening out the discoloration and just concealing all my like veins and everything like that. So this is gonna be a really nice base. I haven't tried out any of the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes, so this one is the Reloaded Basic Mattes. It has a really nice shade and variety of cool tones, warm tones, a little bit of pinks in there. So I'm gonna do a mixture of this yellowy beigey shade and then this pinky one. I'm going to take that right into my crease. Okay, so for the next shade, I'm still using the same brush, by the way. This is the LCE1. I'm gonna go in with this one right here. This is a really pretty color. I would have never guessed that this palette is so cheap. A lot of these shades actually remind me of the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm just taking that into my crease just to add some warmth. Okay, next I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics number 8 brush. It's more of a slimmer blending brush, so it's gonna get into the crease a little bit better. I'm gonna go in with a darker brown this time, so I'm gonna actually use this color right here. I'm taking it onto the outer corner of my eye as well as below my crease. Okay, so after you have your eyeshadows all blended, I'm going in with my first blending brush that we used, blending it out even more. It's okay if it gets onto the lid, it's okay if it gets a little bit messy. You just want this to look as blended as possible, because then when we go in and clean out that lid, it's going to look so good. I'm gonna just grab this large shader brush. This is the Sigma E60, and I'm gonna go back in with that vanilla cream eyeshadow and just place that onto the brow bone to highlight. So I'm gonna go back in with the cut crease canvas shadow base, And I'm gonna just take off as much of that product I can just so I can control the amount that goes onto my eyes. And then I'm gonna go back in and make it a little more sharp, but for the most part, I just want it to be set so it's not moving around. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is now start blending out the edges and making sure everything is really seamless without touching anything on the lid. I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush. This one is from BH Cosmetics. It's number 8. Let's go back in with the basics. So I'm gonna use this eyeshadow right here. And that, as you guys can see, just softened it up a lot more. And then I'm gonna grab a small detail brush. This one is from Morphe. It's the M213 brush. I got it literally when Morphe was still a really small brand, so I don't think it's available anymore. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. We haven't used this yet. It's the coolest one. It's really cool toned. I'm gonna apply that along my crease. For eyeliner, I have this really cool looking pen. This is the Makeup Revolution. It basically doesn't say anything about the product on the packaging. It just has the logo on it. The eyeliner that I picked up looks like this. I don't know if I should do a wing or I think I'm gonna do just a simple line. Okay, I made my eyeliner a lot thicker than I'm used to. Dang, that looks so weird. I'm so not used to it because my eyes are a little bit more almond shaped. Towards the center of my eyeliner, I made it a little thicker, so it starts out thin, thick, and then it goes thin again. So it's really rounding out my eyes, which I'm so not used to, but hopefully it looks a little better with eyelashes. I don't know, we'll see. Now we're going to be trying out the mascara, and I'm really excited for this because the mascara one looks really similar to the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and I love that one. Same with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but that formula smudges on me, so it's not my favorite. I don't use it. We're gonna test out the formula and see how I like it. Okay, I really like the formula because it's not watery, and I hate watery mascaras. So this is really nice. Wow. It's gonna be hard for you guys to tell because I have a really thick layer of eyeliner. But I really like this mascara. Okay, it's really good. Anyways, I'm gonna throw on a pair of falsies. These are Dodo lashes. Forgot the style. So we're gonna go in with this Makeup Revolution Star Primer. It's a water gel primer with anise extract. Have no idea what anise extract is. It says it's a soft focus primer, hydrating water gel formula for a restored and perfected complexion. Oh, I hate the smell of it. It reminds me of oh my goodness, it smells like black licorice, and I hate black I hate black licorice. I can't. But it feels quite nice on the face, not gonna lie. It feels really moisturizing on the skin. Somewhat tacky a little bit. It just feels like a really thick moisturizer, but it doesn't feel heavy on the skin, which is what I like. Okay, so for my foundation, I have the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I'm in the shade F2. Hopefully this matches me. I also have the stick foundation version. Probably should have applied that first. Yeah, it's too light for me, dang it. That sucks because it's blending into the skin really nice, but it's just so light. I'm gonna go in with more coverage. This is the stick foundation version, which I'm gonna keep just for highlighting purposes. And then I'm gonna go in with the F13. I actually use this to contour with. I'm gonna try to see if I can blend this into my foundation. I'm like tapping it a little bit into the product and working that into my skin Do you see how that is? It's gonna add some color. For the amount of product I'm applying onto my skin, like I'm surprised. It still looks really flawless and like pretty on the skin. It doesn't look cakey whatsoever. I'm gonna just grab my contour brush, begin to just bronze up my face. I'm just going alongside of my cheekbones. I don't want my face to look like I have anything harsh on my skin. The only harsh thing I want on my face is my cut crease. That's it. Everything else needs to be blended. This is really cute. I think their packaging for concealers and the foundation, how they go hand in hand, I think it's really cute. I picked up the shade C1. This is their Conceal and Define concealer. I tried this concealer out a while ago and then I used it up and never got around to repurchasing. So I'm excited to see how I'm gonna like it this time around. I picked up the shade C1 just to give me a really nice under eye highlight. And then to set underneath my eyes, I own one of these powders. I just picked up the shade Translucent. So I'm gonna quickly just prep this powder so I'm able to set my under eye concealer right away. One thing I don't like about this powder is the packaging. I just think it's so inconvenient using it. This concealer feels a lot creamier from what I remembered. I love how this concealer looks underneath the eyes. It's really thick, full coverage. I have to set this right away though, because it's gonna crease. I'm just gonna begin to dust away the bake. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this powder and concealer, it does not agree with me when I bake because, oh my goodness, it's aging me so bad because I already have like really bad under eye circles. Like it just ages me, so it just looks so bad. So this is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette. And then we have a variety of contour shades as well as a few highlighters and under eye powders. I'm gonna use this to contour up my cheekbones. And I'm gonna actually just go ahead and use this little Benefit Hula brush. And I'm gonna go in with the middle shade first. And then just use that to contour up. Ooh. What? And then to add a little bit of bronze, like a little sun-kissed look, I have this Vivid Baked Bronzer. This one is in the shade Golden Days, and it just has like a really pretty sheen, as you can tell. Oh my goodness. I didn't get a blush because I couldn't find one there. So I'm gonna actually use this as like my blush and bronzer. And then I didn't pick up any of their highlighters, but I'm gonna use the highlighter from the palette. I'm gonna use this one first. It's actually a really nice highlighter to put all over your face. And then if you want a little bit more of an intense one, I think these are baked eyeshadows. I mean, highlighters. Ooh. These are pretty. I don't remember if I had a lip liner, so I'm gonna just use this LA Girl. This is another really affordable lip liner. This one is in the shade Cafe. And then for the lips, I have the Makeup Revolution Matte Liquid Lipstick. This one is in the shade Vow. Definitely not daytime glam, that's for sure. I'm going to just use something hydrating to set my face. This is the Garnier Facial Mist. Alright you guys, so this is my finished look using only Makeup Revolution products. I am really surprised. I actually wasn't expecting it to be this good. You guys know how some products are like, yeah, you get what you pay for, but honestly, I would never think that this is an affordable makeup brand. Everything just kind of, it was good. It was a pleasant experience playing around with more of the makeup. I am really happy with it. Let me know what other one brand makeup tutorials that you guys want me to do. I'm thinking of doing Maybelline next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.